Hey everyone, Shawn and Moo.
Hey guys.
And before you go out and pay for one of those funny looking wedges that you see on TV because you're chili dipping your chips, please take a look at this video. You're going to see cross-handed chipping and regular grip chipping. So we're going to go over the fundamentals. And if you're really fried and you have a lot of the chip yips, it's so easy to change that up by just changing your grip. It just reconfigures your brain, puts you back on track, and you won't believe the feel that you're going to have around the greens. Stay with us. But before we continue, you obviously know the value that you get out of Wisdom in Golf, so please subscribe to the channel.
Please leave a comment below and also hit the bell so you don't miss any future videos.
Let me do two chips for you. We're going to do a regular style grip and a cross-handed grip. And then we're going to get to Moo, who is now chipping cross-handed, and I'm going to show you the incredible benefits of that.
Right.
Fitzpatrick is really reaping the benefits right now with his short game.
For sure.
And I'm sure you've seen his performances at the PGA Championship and his cross-handed chipping stroke. I mean, if you're going to be that good with cross-handed, there's a lot of value in there and you don't want to miss out. So we're going to give you the gist. All right, here we go. So I'm just chipping over here to this white flag. The key to a good chip, if I only had one arm and I was cutting grass with just one arm, see this? This is the widest arc I can create in my swing. Notice if I just, take the bottom of that arc out, notice the club always wants to cut grass right underneath my shoulder socket. So if the ball is here, then I'm always going to have really nice contact with the ball. So if I do a one-arm chip, this is legal. So here's my full windmill. This is where it wants to cut grass. Put it right underneath my shoulder. And there's a beautiful chip shot headed toward the white flag.
That's pretty slick.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So now what we want is we want to use the bottom of that arc. So the center of your swing is right here between your shoulder sockets. Between the clavicles. And you'll notice that I want to have my hands in front of the ball. So if you look at our chipping videos, there's a reason why we play the ball off the back foot, hands forward. And now if I just follow the bottom of my arc, notice my arms are staying nice and long and wide. If I pick the club up this way, now I'm sending everything into the ground. That was one of Moo's mistakes when he was using a conventional grip, because he's very left-hand dominant and he tended to pick the club up with his left hand instead of using the bottom of that arc. So his success was instantaneous. I mean, we picked it up in a day. That's how fast it'll be for you. So if I want to take this now and I want to go cross-hand, notice if I was splitting wood, do you see the positioning of my hands? If I want to cut down a tree, there would be the position of my hands. If I'm hammering down versus hammering through. So now I take my hands and I move them this way. I put the right hand on the club first, and then I bring my left hand on the club. So now I'm moving my anatomy, my arm anatomy, in the proper direction. So I play the ball off the back foot as usual. You'll notice there's a nice sweet spot to that. And look at how nice that stays along the ground. It is an absolutely spectacular way to chip. So let's have a look at that momentum here. Get my intermediate point. Got a blade of grass right there, super important. And now I just want my momentum to be flowing in that direction. Feel the weight of my arms. And now I'm just staying low along the ground. Look at that. The green breaks, but look at the speed control and the quality of the contact. Just phenomenal.
Yeah, it is.
So if I take my conventional grip, Same again, notice a slightly strong grip. I'm aligning my anatomy in a direction that I want the ball to go. See how my head is not over the ball this way, gouging the ground. It's along the surface of the ground. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so we're going with conventional or just the new grip?
new grip.
New
Well,
grip.
if you want to do one conventional, let's go conventional.
Yeah. Just to show the
That's it.
evolution of what caused me to go to the new grip.
Yep. Right? So you can see that already.
My left hand wants to.
Yeah, exactly.
up, yeah.
So there's the little extra hinge, and that's what was sending the club more down toward the ground.
Yeah.
All right. Do one more. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, let's do the cross-handed. Sorry.
Okay. Cross-handed.
So you like to interlock it?
Yeah, it just feels comfortable that way. For
There
me.
you and notice how you just went to that naturally.
Yeah.
And look at how much wider that was. Just super. Man, you just
Come on, get in there.
outperforming the teacher. Amazing. So let's say we use this as an intermediate point.
Yeah, yeah. Just confirm that.
Have a look. So it should be a little bit to
Yeah.
the right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fantastic. That's gorgeous.
All right.
So play that ball. Did you notice the low point of the swing? By the way,
Yeah.
don't mind Moo, he's got seasonal allergies. The pine trees around here are just exploding.
Yeah, they're hurting me right now.
So you like the intermediate point?
Yeah, I like the entry point. So if,
When
yeah.
you do your practice swing,
Yeah.
observe where the club wants to cut grass.
Okay.
Where did it start cutting?
Way back here.
Right here.
Yeah.
So wouldn't the ball be there? So that ball position be too far forward, wouldn't it?
Yes, I can.
Come on, a little more. There we go. Do another practice swing. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Understanding.
this dandelion's got to be the first thing to get cut.
Correct. Yeah.
Come on in.
That's the one thing I haven't figured out yet, is the ball position with this new grip.
Okay. So just let the momentum cut the grass that way. Don't
Okay.
try to reach back for it.
Okay.
Bingo. See the diff?
Yeah.
Get in. Come on.
Oh, that's close.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I can't stick handle it. I can't steer it.
Exactly.
I gotta trust the weight.
This is so important, you guys. So ball position wise, if you look at, I bring my arms together to take my grip. The hands are hanging right there in the center of my sternum.
Huh.
The tool is designed handle first in mind.
Okay.
If it's too far forward, you're
Gouge.
going to gouge.
Right.
If it's not forward enough, you're going to have to shove and manipulate and reach for it.
That was me. Yeah, that's what's happening to me. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now we play it, and what's really important to go along with that is the direction of your cut. So if you got to cut the grass in the direction, so if let's say I'm going to do towards you, there's my intermediate point. So notice my club is passing over the ball and the intermediate point. So now when I bring it to the ground and I follow that, the club is going to want to cut grass at a very specific place. Pay attention to that. That's the sweet spot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So now when I go in this direction, see where that is, Moo?
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to stay with that. That's probably going between the flags, but it's going to break a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go. So the contact with the ball is absolutely phenomenal,
Yeah.
as well as the direction. So if I play the ball a little too far forward, then it's like, whoop, it's going to fall here, and now I got to push on it.
Correct.
If it's too far back, it's going to gouge, or I'm going to have to make a manipulation. At first, you tend to, you go, yeah, that's a little too far back, and you feel the need to reach back for it.
instead of just allowing the arms to come through,
Yeah.
right? Which
Yeah.
is what you just experienced.
Yeah, that's it. And the last one was the perfect feel that I needed.
There you go. So we hope you enjoyed that. Check out our other chipping videos there. So for the most sound anatomically and technically, stuff out there for any part of your game, wisdom in golf, we're here for you. All the best. See you next week.